Are you ready to save the world? Of course you are! Light Gun Shooter Month continues on Power Up as we look at the arcade hit Time Crisis 2 today on Power Up. Back to the show, and also welcome back to Light Gun Shooter Month here on Power Up. So, in keeping in accordance with that, last episode I reviewed, give me a second, this little gem on the Saturn, which is an awesome game. But this week, this episode, I am reviewing Time Crisis 2 for the PlayStation 2. Of course, this game being the second, its predecessor came out on the PlayStation 1. Of course, when this game came out, to me, Time Crisis 1 was an alright game. It was alright on the PlayStation, even though the arcade looked much more. It was pretty polygon heavy in my opinion. So they decided instead of making this game for PlayStation 1, they did make an actual exclusive Time Crisis. Time Crisis Project Titan. Whoops! Anyway, this is we're doing Time Crisis 2 on PlayStation 2. So let's go shoot some bad guys and save the world. Time Crisis 2 was released in 2001 for the PlayStation 2 and in 1998 in the arcades. It has a 2-player co-op mode, which you can either display both players on one screen, which makes both screens a bit smaller if you have a smaller TV, or if you have two old model PS2s and not the slim ones, the more bigger fat ones, and as well as a second TV and a special link cable known as the iLink cable, which I think is a FireWire cable, but don't quote me on that. Each player can have their own screen, just like the arcade. And bundled with the game was the GunCon 2, Namco's light gun, which is a very accurate accessory, and which I think is required, although you can use a PlayStation 1 GunCon in this game as well, if you wish. For gameplay goes like this. You start out taking cover. Then, with a push of a button or a pressing of a foot pedal as it went in the arcades, you pop out of hiding and can attack foes. Going back into cover reloads your weapon and makes you safe from enemy fire. But don't take too long. This game is called Time Crisis for a reason. There is a time limit. In Time Crisis 2, you get about 40 seconds to clear the area of enemies in a regular level. But of course, as you clear each section, the timer is reset. And also, there are a couple extras in this game. One most notable being a clay pigeon shooting game, which is pretty neat. There is also a crisis mission mode, in which players complete various tasks. And also to note, this franchise has kept making sequels. There's also Time Crisis 3 on the PS2, and as well as Time Crisis Crisis Zone on the PS2. And also for the PlayStation 3, they have made Time Crisis 4 as well. Anyway, I really enjoy this game. This game rocks. It's kind of funny, and also it's kind of cool that you can also adjust the options, and as you play, you can unlock free play, which gives you infinite continues to finish the game. To me, I like that. I figure, it would cost me so much money to finish this in the arcades, so it's kind of a nice feature. And it's also, I like it because in this game you can unlock double gun mode. So So if you have two gun cons or gun con 2s, you can be dual wielding, which is awesome. It's always awesome to dual wield and take out the foes. But as you know, this game is incompatible with LCD TVs, which makes me wonder why Namco Bandai, I think it's Namco Bandai it's called now, it makes me wonder why they haven't released this on the Wii or the PlayStation 3. Considering the PlayStation and Wii both have, like, you know, the PlayStation has the Move and the Wii has the Wii mode. So these would be really good additions to either collection, and I would really buy them if they had that. But anyway, if you do have an LCD, if you have a CRT TV still, which I don't, which I still have, which I could use to do these reviews on, please pick this up. It's a really cool little light gun shooter, and it's highly recommended. And as usual, before we wrap things up, please, if you live in or around South St. Paul, Minnesota, or the Twin Cities, Minnesota metro area, please visit my awesome friends at Level Up Games. Here's their address as usual, and their website, by the way. Hello. And if you're checking this out on YouTube, please rate and subscribe to my channel. And also, I have a website that I also do stuff on, that I've had this show and some stop motion stuff on, and that is skakinbacon.com/skakinbaconmedia, and my stop motion site where I do some stop motion projects, and that is skakinbacon.com/SBA. And also I have a Facebook fan page, and please, if you to find that, please just do a Facebook search, Skakin Bacon Media, and the information is also at the bottom of this, right there, yeah, there. And that's Skakin Bacon Media. So please like my page if you could so very much. And let's see here, I don't think anything else, but I think that about wraps it up. Again, thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for another episode of Power Up.